Hi everybody, Bonnie here. Welcome to VEDA Day 2. I hope you guys had a good day yesterday and found some time to crochet. I just did one little thing yesterday and it really didn't involve actually crocheting. I just put together this guy, and yeah, he has no face. He has no face. This isn't the elk from this book right here, which I really like the book, but there are a lot of little pieces to sew on. And yeah, so he was on my desk and I wanted to get it all put together. So that's all I did last night. And then I was just gonna take a little bit of a nap, like at 11 o'clock, which of course I fell asleep for the entire night. So I didn't get any crochet done. But today I did. Today I found a pattern, and I have been looking for this type of pattern for a while, and let me grab that so I can show you. This cutie right here. This is a YouTube tutorial by Danica, which of course I will link down below. And I was surprised how fast this worked up. I've been asked to make some little toys for like daycare age kids, and I wanted to use Bernat blanket. And I think this is kind of what they're going for. I'm going to show the person tonight and see if this is the right type of little plush. But I just think it's so cute. I was looking for something like this, you know, like a little bit bigger than palm size. And I wanted to make it in Bernat blanket because it's going to daycare age kids. So of course, no safety eyes, and I wanted a yarn that would hold up and that could go in the wash. And I've made blankets from Bernat blanket yarn and washed them tons of times, and the stitches stayed, the yarn looks fine. So I figured, you know, you can just throw this in the washing machine if you need to. I stuffed it kind of squishy. It's not like overly fur, I guess you could say. And the hook size I used was a 5.5 millimeter. This is the color tan pink, which to me is pink. I mean, I'm wearing tan. It doesn't look tan to me. It looks like a baby pink, but the color is tan pink. And then the little tail is the Bernat Brights in bright pink. I don't know. I'm guessing. I have the skein right here. I can check to see what it is. Pixie pink, and tan pink. That is so not tan. So anyways, yeah, it has been a while since I've worked with Bernat blanket yarn. I mean, you guys know I've been working with the number 4 yarns, making a bunch of little animals and little birds. And so it was really weird using Bernat blanket yarn, but I liked it and I miss it because I just haven't crocheted with it in, I want to say, like a year. I mean, I don't really remember the last plushie that I made from Bernat blanket. I've been using chenille yarns, but that's different. So that was fun. Hopefully I'll be making a bunch more of these and maybe even modifying the pattern to make it into like a duck or a lamb or some other spring creature because I really like the size of this. And it, like I said, it worked up super quick. I made it in under an hour, and that is being the first time making it, watching the video, you know, and figuring out what's working for me and what's not working for me. I know once I get this pattern in my head, I can just, at like a half an hour, these will be done. You do sew on the ears, but it's really easy and fast to sew the ears on. These are bobble stitches for the hands and feet and the tail. The pattern she has you do, or she does, popcorn stitches. And I know there's a slight difference between bobbles and popcorns, but to me they all look the same, and I prefer making a bobble stitch. I just think it's faster and easier. And this is a 4 double crochet bobble stitch. Earlier today I was making another rabbit pattern that was a little smaller than this. It was similar, but the person had you do a 5 double crochet bobble stitch, and I couldn't get my hook in there for that last bobble stitch or whatever for that last double crochet. So I just stop at 4 double crochets and it works just fine. I mean, they pop out. You can tell they're supposed to be limbs. I didn't have any white yarn in the Bernat blanket, so I do need to get some of that. When I was at Michael's last time, they had an off-white, and I'm like, oh, I don't need that. Now I wish I would have gotten it, but I think the pink tail, it works. Because the other colors that I have in Bernat blanket are a light blue, light green, and a gray. And then I've got a couple of variegated ones that just didn't look right for a tail, so I went with a hot pink. I think the girls actually picked that Bernat Brights yarn out for me for my birthday, maybe last year, maybe the year before. I don't know. But anyway, I just wanted to show you guys this cute little bunny. You might be seeing more of these bunnies. The ears are super easy to make. I thought about like surface crocheting or putting the slip stitch like right into the top of the head and then crocheting the ear that way, but I didn't. I just made the ears how she has you make them in the video. And the video is really good. If you're new to amigurumi, it's very detailed. It's a great video. The pace is good. You guys could totally make a bunny if you've never made a bunny or an amigurumi before. So yeah, I'm really happy with this little pattern. The face, I did obviously embroider face because it's going to little kids, and it's black cotton yarn. It's Mainstays. It's Walmart's brand of cotton that comes in that little skein. It's not what they call the kitchen cotton. It's not sugar and cream yarn, sugar and cream cotton, because that's a little bit, you know, a little scratchy. This is soft. It kind of feels like just regular acrylic, but it is cotton. I don't want it to like, okay, good. I was afraid if I brought it close, it would totally just be like, woo. But I like using cotton for the embroidery on a face when I can, because it's not as fuzzy as acrylic yarn. So there's that. I did, when I was doing the eyes, I did it 5 times on each eye, like embroidered 5 strands. I think it might be a little thick. I might go down to 4 or even 3. For the nose, I just did 2 strands, if that makes sense. And then just 1 piece of yarn is for the little mouth or the little muzzle. So anyway, I kind of want to work this up in a variegated Bernat blanket. I've got like a pinks, purple, and white one that might be cute, but might be kind of wild. I don't know. So this is what I have to show you guys today. And while I was making this, I saw a ball of retro stripe yarn on my crochet cart, and that reminded me of those little Christmas pockets that I want to do. And I wanted to do 2 last month in March, but that just didn't happen. So I've got to think of a couple of simple little pockets. If you don't know what I'm talking about, like an advent pocket, I made a snowman and then left it open so it's the pocket. And then for Vlogmas, I will be going like through those advent calendar pockets. I don't know, am I confusing you? I'm sorry, I'm kind of distracted by the weather because I'm looking out the window right now and it's just atrocious. It's freezing rain with this wind, and then the wind whips up and it whips up the snow, so it's like little tornadoes of snow. The bridge is closed again, the Mackinac Bridge, and they don't know when they're going to open it because of the falling ice. And I mean, I don't have plans to go downstate to cross that Mackinac Bridge, but the thing is, if you use that bridge, the Mackinac Bridge, I'm not sure if you guys are familiar, it connects the upper and the lower peninsula of Michigan. And if you don't use the bridge, you have to go around through Wisconsin, through Chicago, and Indiana to get back up into Michigan. So the bridge is very convenient. It saves a lot of time. And I don't really mind going across it either. It's 5 miles across Lake Huron and Lake Michigan is like the dividing line between those two lakes, because really they're just one big body of water. But anyway, there's your geography lesson for the day. So tomorrow I'm not sure what I'll have to show you guys, but it'll be something because I've got a lot of projects. Hopefully I'll maybe, see, I don't even want to really, but hopefully tonight I'll make at least one more of those little animals out of that book. They're really cute. It's just the sewing is getting to me, you guys. And what else? Oh, bunnies. A different kind of bunny. Like this bunny here. That's Pete the cat, by the way. But this bunny here, Briella, oh, I started hers and she wants it striped. So one of these bunnies pretty soon I'll be showing you. This is a pattern by, I don't remember, I will link it below, but it's called Cory the Giant Bunny, and it's a free pattern. I just make it a no-sew by doing the legs, arms, and the ears first, and then I just make it one piece here. But anyway, yeah, I really like this bunny. So I hope you guys have a good night. I hope that the weather is good where you guys are. It's Wednesday, so it's church night. I don't want to go out in this. I'll get the mail, and if the roads are bad, I mean, I want to go, but I don't want to drive on ice. So anyway, I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye, everybody.